Hi, it's Friday night. It's the fucking after show. I ran out of whiskey. I'm drinking Sailor Jerry
Here you
rum,
go, man. Let me pour you some, man. Let me,
but
oh, I better fucking watch it.
I'm drinking Jerry rum, Sailor Jerry, because Stater Brothers was out of Edwin Williams whiskey.
Yeah.
So fuck it, I'm gonna
What
get
the
Sailor
hell's
Jerry.
that?
Ain't no fruity beer on this fucking
This
podcast,
ain't
man.
fruity beer, Sade. Smooth
Smooth
operator.
operator.
She's a smooth operator.
What do you got?
Asylum. We just did a review with the great Chris
Did you
Czynszak.
know there's a Dynasty reference to that album cover? I'm sure you all know that. I don't need to
I
fucking.
don't know that because I ain't a Kiss nerd.
Yeah. The faces are the same except for, they replaced Peter and Ace, and the colors of the solo albums are coordinated with them as well. Something like that, man.
Right. So
I had
the
no
the
idea.
blue went to Bruce and the green went to Eric
Yeah.
and Paul was purple and Gene was red. Yeah.
I mean, when you have a show with fucking Nate Atchison and fucking Chris Snack, man, that's gonna fucking rock, and it did, dude. I'm looking forward to hearing this one in
Yeah,
the
man, it's a
Well,
feedback.
great. It's a great
I
episode.
just
I wish
I
they were on the after show though.
you picked such a album near and dear to my heart, man. And I appreciate it. It's not perfect record at all, but it's certainly fucking good.
It's just as good as Crazy Nights, man.
No, it's not.
That's to be determined and to be debated. Because when Crazy Nights came out, that was my favorite Kiss record of all time at
That's
that
that's a
moment.
topic I want to bring up. Is that album? Um, you don't think that Bruce Kulick was muted in that album compared to Asylum? Come on, man.
Oh
Bruce
no,
Kulick was
I
not
don't think
allowed
he
to
was
let go.
mute. I don't think he was muted at all.
Neutered,
But
neutered.
oh, neutered. Oh no,
Yeah.
no. I think that an Asylum he was given like, hey man, just fucking go wild. Just do what you got to do. And he did it in wonderful, amazing style. Crazy Nights, I think they were looking for the cookie cutter experience. And I think you're right. You use a very good term there, man. He was neutered into like, well, we're going to clip you here, and we're going to clip you here, and you just got to do this.
Yeah, it's
You
like it
got
sounded good, but it was too short. Every solo was like way too short.
right.
And
Like he
yeah,
could have gone 8 bars, but we're going to give you four.
exactly.
Or, that's it. So it's
What do you
okay,
think,
man.
Mark? Come on, Mark. You think that? Come on. Abuse Killer's playing was
I love the record, but it to me it doesn't sonically stand the test of time. Even though when it came out, my nipples couldn't have been any harder.
I
So I
think
mean it
Asylum is a tad better than Crazy Nights, but I do like
yeah.
Crazy Nights.
but
And
And
you only got back
I
into
also
Asylum
like
because of the review.
Animalize a lot too. That's a great album too.
Animalize is a great
it was
record.
all right. It wasn't lick it up and it wasn't
But
creatures.
I think that Lick It Up, people lick the balls of that album way too much. There's a lot of shit on that album
Oh,
compared
come
to
on, a young
Animalize
and
and Crazy
Look
wasted.
It
Nights.
Up
That's just
only has one shit song, and that's Look It Up.
I
I
like
The
lick it
rest
up
is
too.
love
It's
shit.
Lick It Up.
yeah, I do too. I don't care what anybody says. I love that fucking song, man.
I
Yeah,
Talk
think
about
it's
I
not
I
a
could
think
teach you.
it's
I
not
could
a
teach. I could teach you to play that song in 5 minutes, Mark, on guitar.
I
By the
think
way.
Lick It Up, that album is
it's
totally overrated.
no. Creatures of the Night is overrated.
No,
Oh,
Yes, yes,
no.
yes.
Revenge
Rock
is
and roll
overrated.
hell,
Rock
rock
and
and roll
roll hell.
hell.
Those are subpar
Yeah,
songs, man. They sound
Revenge is
great
overrated.
production wise. Production wise, they sound great.
Burn
I
bitch
love it
burn.
loud. I would take Creatures of the
That's
Night,
Animalize.
War Machine,
Oh my
I
bad.
Still Love You. Those are the good songs off of Creatures. Done.
Just that
Um,
ballad, "I Still Love You," was just dark and ominous and
I
fucking
just said
cool,
I
man.
still love
Yeah, I
you.
know. That's what I meant.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he
And then,
goes, "Every
but
time I think of you." It totally
holy
sucks.
smokes, you take Lick It Up. Oh my God, you have Young and Wasted, Not for
Fucking
the
A.
Innocent.
Oh,
Those are fucking burners, man.
I
I
do
mean,
like "All Hell's Breaking Loose." I do like that song.
oh,
I
I
love
love
that
that
song. Yeah,
song.
All Hell's Breaking Loose is a great song.
There's so many better songs on Lick It Up than on Creatures of the Night. That's all I'm saying.
All right, and I want to
Uh,
talk about Revenge. Do you think Revenge is overrated? Because I sure
I
do.
think it was very hyped up and overhyped for the time. I think that they hyped it up to be the next coming of God. And it wasn't.
But the
Unholy
thing-
was Unholy was amazing. I love Take It Off. Thou Shalt Not. Heart of
Chrome, that's a cool
Chrome.
tune, yeah.
Heart of Chrome was pretty cool. And then I'm thinking the ballad was generic,
Every
even
time
though
I
the
look at
great
you.
Michael Wagner played, not Michael
Yeah.
Wagner. Damn it. Some really good people played on that fucking record.
I'm just gonna say I'm not a Kiss nerd. And the thing is, I love the cover of God Gave Rock and Roll to You for
And that was off the Bill and Ted's
Bill and
Bill and
Ted.
Ted soundtrack.
Bogus
I like
Journey,
that
yeah.
song.
And
Bogus
fucking
Journey.
Eric, man, had to have fucking wear a wig to be in that video. He was so fucking bad.
Car
in shape,
Jam
dude.
was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Sad. It was sad.
I
video.
like Domino. The thing is,
Oh.
I'm not a Kiss nerd. I didn't get it.
Domino ripped off ZZ Top. I Just Wanna ripped off Summertime Blues. I mean, there was so much rip. I think they might have even ripped off themselves at some point.
The
It
thing
started
is,
out
I'm
so
not-
promising.
I'm
Hold on,
not
one
a
second.
Kiss. I'm not a
Yes.
Kiss nerd. So I like stuff that Kiss nerds don't like.
But
You
it comes
don't
out with
need to
Unholy, man.
know-
Hold on,
you
dude.
don't need to be a
Unholy
Kiss
is
nerd.
this great fucking song off that album. Just, yeah, this is gonna rip. And then they come out with Take It Off.
I love Take It Off.
What's that song? I got a body built for speed. And
I love that song, dude. That song
And
sucks.
that is a summertime blues
Exactly.
riff-off.
And then every time I look at you, it's fucking horrible ballad. Forever blows it away. Heart of Chrome is a great song, but Spit, that's a terrible fucking
I
song,
love
dude.
Spit.
Oh man, just
It
totally
ain't
so
Spit to
bad.
me.
fucking just totally disappointing after Unholy. Man, even the album cover was badass. They're all back in the dark fucking, clothing. It's like, but man, holy shit, it was disappointing.
I thought Tough Love, God Gives Rock and Roll to You, Heart of Chrome, Thou Shalt Not. I did like that
I
song.
like this song too.
Paralyzed, and that's about it.
See,
So-
I'm not a Kiss nerd.
I know
That's
you're not a Kiss nerd. You
Probably
don't
why
need
I
to
like
be.
that album more than you guys.
Okay, I'm a Kiss nerd a little bit more here. Psycho Circus, man, the most disappointing of all Kiss albums.
Hey,
in my
that
opinion.
album sucked, dude. Yeah.
Because you're expecting to be the classic lineup doing the fucking album, but man, what the fuck happened?
Do you
there?
guys remember a show called Rockline?
Yeah, Bob Coburn.
Yeah. So
KLOS
they were
95.5.
like albums used to come out on Tuesdays back in the day. So it was like Monday. Rockline had this world exclusive premiere of the record, and they were going to play every track off of it. And of course, to this day, I think Psycho Circus is one of the best composed Kiss songs ever. I
The song
love
is
that.
good.
That is a
Absolutely.
good
Yes,
song.
yes, I love that song.
Welcome to the
And then
show.
they went into the other songs, and I'm like, what the fuck is
Do you,
this?
do you guys see the
Even the
thing?
Ace song sucked.
Do you
it
guys
was that
see
bad.
the description
And
I
Gene
put?
rewrote that for Ace.
Do you guys
Oh, really?
see-
Ace didn't write that? I can't remember. I haven't listened to that
Let me
album
tell you
since.
guys, you
Go
know
ahead, Mark,
how
sorry.
I'm not a big Kiss fan,
We
but
know
I
that.
put in our description on Podbean, welcome to the show.
Ah.
Because you guys are Kiss nerds. I put that in there for you guys, and that song is really cool.
That song is amazing, but the
I
album,
put welcome to the show as our
Yeah.
tagline. So
but the entire album as a whole doesn't hold water, man.
It was
No,
like
it's
false
horrible.
advertising.
It's
It was
horrible.
false advertising.
Yeah.
horrible.
Well, of course. I mean, you can tell it was Tommy on Psycho Circus. You can tell it was Eric on, or whoever was playing drums on Psycho Circus, but it wasn't Peter.
I don't think
at
Pete
all.
played on anything drum wise. I don't think he played on
You played
anything.
on Into the Void.
Did you
Did he?
guys want to
Okay.
hear some
Yes.
other rock news that I got?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll get off Kiss, man. Go ahead.
Rick Springfield relies on LSD to combat his depression. He does micro LSD instead of ketamine. What do you guys think about that?
I love
Uh,
it. I fucking love it. I think that LSD and psychedelics will get people back to not drinking, not doing anything that they do to harm their bodies, because psychedelics don't harm you. And I think that
Matthew Perry died of ketamine.
Lobotomize you, man. That shit will.
What?
But it'll lobotomize you, man. That shit's fucking horrible for you, man.
LSD?
Yeah.
He just
No.
micro.
No, I'm talking take ketamine, take all that shit that makes you open your mind to other realities and your true self. And I don't do any of it. I have never done any of it. I probably will never do any of it, but I've heard the positive effects of it all, especially people coming back from war with
PTSD.
PSD, and they take this stuff and they get out of themselves a little bit and they kind of see things from a different perspective. And this is very political, I guess. Not political,
I'm not talking
Democrat,
about
Republican.
politics here. I'm talking about
But-
You ever see the
But
movie? You ever see the movie Jacob's Ladder? You ever see that movie? with
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
Robbins?
Fuck yeah, sir.
Fuck yeah,
That
great
tells you
movie.
what psychedelics can do to you. Right?
Now,
movie.
Jerry, that was very bit propaganda because the war, the military wanted to keep that out of the military.
Right. Absolutely.
Because they
What
started
was
they
the
were trying
movie
to
with Cheech Marion and one dude,
I don't know.
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins? What was that? No, it wasn't Tim Robbins.
Yes, it was.
No, it was
He's not talking about Jacob's Ladder. He's
Eric
talking about
Roberts.
Oh,
something.
I'm sorry.
Eric Roberts and Cheech Marion, where they showed that they were trying to experiment with LSD to fucking get shit going. What was that movie? Come on, man.
Well, if you're on some hits, you might know, but we don't know. So don't worry about it.
That's a
Eric
great fucking
Roberts,
movie, by the way. Anyway,
Cheech
regardless,
Marion.
Jacob's Ladder.
Well, that is a great movie.
Jacob's Ladder was a
Trip.
great movie,
That
but
fucking
it was
trip
like
of
it
a
was
movie,
like
dude.
it was like, but also we stare at goats or whatever that was with George
The
Clooney.
Men Who Stare at Quotes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great fucking movie.
What
And that
the
it was
fuck?
all showing how like holy shit, this LSD shit it really is expanding these people. We can't have this out, so they pulled it and they made it the class 1 when it was just really helping people. And I think it still helps people.
Well, I mean, marijuana helps people. Too, but it's
I've
just
never.
now
I think
legalized.
marijuana does too, but
Marijuana doesn't help shit, dude. I quit that shit.
I don't do any of that. I drink some beers, take some shots. That's it, man. I'm a pretty boring dude. But I think
The
there's
movie
some.
was called Rude Awakening with Eric Roberts and Cheech Marion.
I
There you
don't
go.
remember it.
You never
I know
saw
it's
that?
Cheech. I know it's Cheech Marin. I don't know what Cheech Marin.
They showed Cheech. They showed Cheech. The government was giving him acid to see if he could read people's minds. It was freaking pretty cool movie. Rude Awakening. Check that movie out. It's a really good movie.
But anyway,
but go to
good
the
for Rick
shrooms.
Springfield. Good for
Yeah,
Rick
go to-
Springfield.
Yeah, go to the shrooms, go to the natural LSDs and the psychedelics. Not anything manufactured. Just go to the natural
Oh,
Well,
shit.
our brother Travis Parada took some edibles and he fucked
We
up. on
fucking
it.
used to look for shrooms and fucking cow patties all the time in the middle of the night, dude. Fuck.
You don't need to do that anymore. They can
No. Well,
actually
back in the
pick
day
that
we
out
did.
and sell it.
Back in the day, we did,
Hey.
unfortunately.
But one of our buddy, the Colts, Ian Asbury, says Grammy Awards are making a big mistake, but underrepresenting rock artists.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this topic a lot as far as rock
No,
in,
come on, man.
in America. I mean, it's just not the biggest scene right now, dude.
But
It's not.
No, but you know how the
Ian
Grammys
Asbury
are
is
actually
saying that
tallied,
they are
right?
making a mistake not underrepresenting
Cards are given
rock
out.
and roll.
Cards are given out to like granny and grandpa and auntie and unkie, and they were like, "Yeah, just pick somebody off the card." That's how the shit's gone.
And it's basically it's
it's
the bands that win the rock or bands that have been around, like the Stones and shit like that. You don't see new bands. winning
That
the
last
fucking-
Stones album was horrible.
Because these people don't know the newer
I know.
bands. And they give them these ballad cards and they're like, well, I know the Stones. Yeah, I've heard of Beyonce. Yep, I've heard of so and
Beyonce
so.
sucks fucking dick.
I know, but it's like these aren't like it isn't fucking fair the way this shit's picked.
Oh, I
Have
agree,
you-
but it's the way it is.
Can I
so-
ask you guys a question?
Go ahead.
Have you ever heard a bad The Cult album?
No. I've heard a
Yes.
couple songs I didn't like, but I've never heard a bad album.
Have you ever heard the last album they put out was really good?
I hear you. I'm
We
a big
talking
Cult
the
fan.
cult? The
The
cult?
The
Cult, yeah.
Cult. Have you ever heard
Yes. I have heard one bad album. It was
what
a
album was
self-titled-
that, Mooger? I'm just
Electric has some bad.
self-titled Bob Bob
You're
Rock
wrong.
produced.
You're wrong.
That's a
And
good
it
album.
had, I'm sorry, it had like 2 good songs on it. The rest of it was like, what the fuck are you doing?
You're wrong, Mooger, on that album. I love that
That's
album.
probably my second favorite album behind Sonic
Yeah,
Temple.
I
actually.
love the
Come
Cult.
on, man.
With
What
the
am I
goat,
missing?
with the goat.
What am I
cover-
missing?
Yeah.
With the goat
I don't
cover,
know.
with the goat
Yes,
cover.
with the go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that fucking album,
That's a good
Mooger.
album.
Well, you know what? I am gonna go back and revisit it, and I hope I change.
We
I'll
need to
hit you up.
review that fucking album, man.
Okay. I didn't like it when it came out in '94. So
Yeah, you need to re-listen to that album, dude. It's fucking amazing.
because Ceremony was probably my favorite, even
Ceremony
over
is
Sonic.
my favorite Cult album, bitch.
Yeah, even over Sonic Temple, which was one
What's
of
your
my
favorite
Sonic
song?
Temple's my favorite.
Can you tell me what's your favorite song off
What did you
Ceremony?
say, Jerry?
Sonic Temple's my favorite one.
Yeah,
Mooger, what's your favorite song off of Ceremony?
That one song. I can't
White?
remember.
White?
Yes.
White is the best song off that album. That is my favorite.
I thought
Cult-
Ceremony might have been my favorite song.
Ceremony is a great song, but White is just so amazing.
What's your favorite song?
Wild
off of-
Hearted Sun. That's a great fucking song.
That's
That's a
great
great
song.
song. But
That's a great-
Jerry, what's your
If-
favorite song? What's your favorite song off Sonic Temple?
Oh, definitely Edie. That's probably my favorite.
New York
Cult
City.
song. I love Edie, man. What a great fucking song that is. Ian's voice is fucking awesome on that song, dude.
His voice
Every
is good
song.
on every song.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
one,
exactly.
man, is incredible. I mean, Sun King's awesome. Fire Woman, of course. Yeah, it's their big hit, and that was still a great fucking,
Fire.
still a great. It sounds
Oh,
just as
just
fresh as it did
right.
back then when I hear it, man. It's a great album,
Wild
man.
Hearted Sun is my favorite off of
Yeah,
Ceremony.
that's a great
That's
fucking
off of
tune.
Ceremony. That's a great song.
But off of Sonic Temple, Sun King, hands
Oh,
down.
great fucking song.
New York
Absolutely.
City is my favorite song off
Yep.
that.
Beyond that, it was like Wake Up Time for Freedom.
That's a
It
great
was an
song.
amazing
too.
song.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
You know,
Hmm.
we should redo that review. I did it with Lee. And
Which
your
Lee?
first review
Which Lee?
on Freeform, Lee Gershman.
Okay. Not the other
We
one.
should redo that out because when you came on there, we did Electric.
Hmm.
Because we already did that album with Lee. But fuck that shit. I want to hear both of you guys talk about that album because that album rules.
Electric.
Mark.
Holy shit. Yeah.
No, Sonic Temple. I want to hear
Oh.
both of your reviews.
Oh,
on Sonic
I
Temple.
will cream my pants all over
Yeah, I'll
Sonic
do it.
Temple, man.
All right, so
I
we both
think-
agree. Cool. We both agree. Good for Rick Springfield, right? We all agree. Yeah, for him.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think Sonic Temple, I think the Cult is one of the most underrated bands of all time in rock and roll music.
Dude, I have
They're
an
always under the
entire-
radar. Yeah.
I have so much love for the Cult. I came into them on Sonic Temple. I went back to Electric. I went back to Love. I went forward with Ceremony, which did not leave my CD player for a year. And then even forward from there. I mean, when I got together and formed a band in 2004, the first song we ever rehearsed together was Rise. Da 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 da.
Great fucking album, Beyond Good and Evil.
Yes, sir.
God damn, that's a great album, dude. They haven't made a bad album. I've never heard a bad The Cult album.
We should
Never.
actually steal something from Decibel Geek and do the best and worst of Cult.
What is the worst of The Cult?
Well, that's the thing. We'll figure it out. We'll go through each album. Which song do you like? Which songs do you don't like? There we go.
We should do that because I love Ian. I think Billy Duffy is one of the most underrated guitar players of all
He is a
fucking time.
beast, motherfucker. He's
He
a
is a
beast.
fucking beast. He can fucking play his ass off, dude. And people go back to George Thorogood. I love George Thorogood with those huge guitars, but Billy
Where did Matt
Duffy,
Sorum end up after Guns N' Roses?
Matt Sorum,
Yeah. I knew he was with the Cult for a while, but where did he go after that? He just popped in my head. I don't know why, but
he didn't do anything, but Matt Sorum was okay.
He
But
wanted
I
to
think
like Velvet
Axl
Revolver and then
controlled
stuff
him.
beyond
oh,
that.
that's right. Yeah, he did Velvet Revolver. Absolutely. Yeah,
Velvet
okay.
Revolver was amazing.
Yeah.
But I got other shit I want to talk about, man. The 8 hair metal bands that belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We got Hannah Rocks, which sucks to me. Rat, Motley Crue, Poison, White Snake, Scorpions, and Twisted Sister. What do you guys think about that?
You know, the band I talked about on the review tonight deserves to be in there before any of those bands, and that's Slade. Because they're one of the influence of that whole fucking genre of fucking metal. Glam metal and all that shit. Slade is definitely a forefather of that run. So I'd put Slade in before any of those guys. But they'll never get in a million years before.
Come on.
Are we talking strictly quote unquote hair bands like from the
Yeah, I'm
early
just saying
80s,
there's
mid-80s?
like 8 hair band.
The bands he
hair band
mentioned.
bands.
Well,
Is
Doc
it
needs to be
Hannah
part
Rocks,
of that.
Rat, Motley Crue, Poison, White Snake, Scorpions, and Twisted Sister.
Dawkins in there. Sorry.
Well, Dawkins isn't mentioned.
Well, Dawkins is now because I mentioned him.
Dawkins is
Ra-
amazing. by the way.
Rat Poison for sure. Motley Crue.
Rat Poison.
Rat Poison. That was the first tour I ever saw of them was the Rat Poison tour.
My first tour, I think Warrant belongs in that conversation.
Really?
Yeah, I love Warrant, dude.
I think we're gonna get
I
a
love
special,
Warrant too.
I think we're gonna get a special Mark tonight. I think on this video, he's getting a little drunk. This is gonna be fun. Let's keep this one
I'm
going.
wasted, Bridge.
I know you are.
I've been drinking some Sailor Jerry.
Hey, dude, do I not get to pass out tonight? Come on, man. That's my fucking move.
I ain't passing out. I've never passed out in an episode. Never.
Yeah, you did.
You almost
once.
died on one, but other than that,
Well,
yeah,
I
you never
almost
passed
died
out.
on BS sessions.
A
yeah.
PS session.
No,
Yeah.
no, there was one time, I don't know who I was with, but you were like, you went dark. You were like,
But I said,
Yeah,
hey,
he came
let's-
close. Yeah.
and I was
Let's
like,
get the fuck
Mark,
outta here."
Mark, did you pass out? And you were like, yep, I did. Let's wrap this shit up. Let's go.
But the thing is, I said, let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah, at least you got that in.
But
Absolutely.
I never said, I never went dark like you have, Booger. I never
Well,
went
I
dark.
know. So, hey, what do you guys think about the Queensryche Operation Mindcrime 3?
No,
I don't think it's going to be any good.
no.
I'll listen to it because it's worth listening.
Well,
to.
of course I'll listen to it because
Yeah.
I loved the first one. The second one was shit.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
do you agree, Jerry?
absolutely, 100%. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the first one was a masterpiece of my childhood, or not even my childhood, my teenage years. And then they come out with the second one, and it was like, nice, I'm ready to hear it. And I'm like, where's the song? Where's the hook? Where's the song? It wasn't there. And then we come up with Operation Mindcrime 3. Really? Is it going to be any better?
You just got to leave it some good stuff alone, man. You just got to, man.
Well,
You
they
know,
want to make a Goonies too. They want to make a
I heard
Goonies
about that too. It's like the same people as they're older or something.
No, I don't give a shit. Leave the shit alone. I love Goonies. Leave it. Leave it.
Well, They are bringing in old motherfuckers for goodness sake.
Oh, motherfuckers. All right, Mark, what else you got on your agenda there, dude?
What I got? Let's see. 8 hair metal bands that belong in the Rock and Roll.
Just
Hall of
already
Fame.
did that one.
We already did that.
Yeah.
So we are done though.
Don't you forget about me.
Hey, the Simple Minds rules. Have you ever
No,
heard their
no,
album
no,
live?
no.
And it's
I don't know
like
any other
light?
song but that. That's the only song I know by him.
You don't know Up on the Catwalk. You don't know.
Obviously.
You
I know
don't
Right Said Fred on the catwalk. They shake their little toes.
Okay, bitch.
I am too sexy for this show.
Don't
No,
even
you're
put
not.
Simple Minds with Right Said Fred. They have fucking Sanctify Yourself. They have Alive and Kicking. They have
All
Up
right.
on the Catwalk. They have Don't You Forget About Me. Simple Minds with Jim Kerr and that guitar player are amazing. I don't know why the fuck you guys don't like that shit.
You probably like Cutting Crew too, don't you?
No, I like one song.
Screedy
by Cutting Crew.
Politti. Shit
No,
like that.
Screedy Politti sucks.
What's that thing? Broken Arrow. Who was the fucking who sang that song? Shoot that broken arrow in your heart.
Dude, my
Something like that.
heart.
That
That's
song
fucking
sucks.
ABC. ABC rules.
Oh, whatever,
dude.
yeah.
ABC rules. I love ABC. I love Simple Minds.
What
don't
did
like-
Cutting Crew sing, Jerry?
I don't like Cutting Crew. I like
I just
one
died
song.
in your arms.
I just
tonight.
died in your arms tonight.
Oingo
It must
Boingo
have been
rules.
Yeah,
something
some
I
kind-
said.
yeah, whatever.
Oingo Boingo rules.
should have
with
walked
nothing to fear but
away.
fear itself. Nothing to fear but fear itself.
It was
What's-
that dude that spin around like a record. What was that? Who was that?
That was
band?
Something
Alive.
Dead or Alive.
Round,
Dead or Alive
round,
rules.
round,
Yeah.
round.
I mean, the music was
Dude,
corny
that
back then. The
dude turned
videos
into
were.
a complete freak. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, he was a
no,
freak
I'm
back
so,
then.
I have no problem with him being transgendered or whatever,
Mhm.
but his lips went like, and his
You
like his
spin me
eyes were like a
rash
cat.
round, baby, rash
And it
round.
was
a
like- it
record,
was like-
baby, rash.
It was like, honey, just be yourself, man, and just
Dude,
keep
that
go,
whole
girl.
album, was really good.
It was like it was heavy for a synth pop album. It was
Do you
really
guys
heavy.
like
I agree.
psychedelic furs?
Not to be honest with you, I don't remember much from him.
You
I can't say if I
you
like it or
don't know Love My Way? Love My Way. It's a
No.
new
He had
route.
more songs.
Do you know Pretty in Pink?
Oh, he sings that. They sing that song. I know that one.
Isn't she pretty
Oh.
in pink?
Oh, that's a shitty song then.
Oh, fuck you, dude. Psychedelic Furs rules, dude. Did you ever watch what's that television show? With
Beats me.
they had Let's Spit Love. They did the song with
The Love Boat.
no.
Just throwing it out there. I have no fucking idea where you're going with this.
I'm trying to think. What was that show with the witches?
The Craft.
No, the one with fucking the girl.
Oh, with Alyssa Milano and that.
What was that show?
The Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
No, it
Or-
wasn't Buffy.
No, it was Shannon Doherty.
Jen Doherty.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. Yeah.
Let's Spit Love.
What the fuck was that show called? Charmed.
Charmed. That
that's
song that Let's Spit Love did, which was actually psychedelic first. You guys don't know Love My Way? Love My Way. It's a new route.
I probably won't listen to it after the show. But,
You know a heartbreak beat? It's a heartbreak beat.
No.
You don't know, isn't she pretty
Isn't she lovely?
and Pretty in Pink? You don't know the Pretty in Pink song?
That movie sucked, by the way. I never really.
Well, that movie was Rules, and Pretty in Pink, the song Rules by Psychedelic Furs.
No, whatever.
About that.
Anyway, I think Mark needs to call it an evening, man.
Yeah, Mark
What do you
is
think?
fucked up. Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, guys, take care.
Psychedelic
Da,
first
da, da.
rules.
All right. All right, man. You guys take it easy.
There's
I love you
not too
guys.
many. There's not too many of these that this guy's got miles left,
Right.
and you're
Exactly.
all heading out.
All right.
Hey, but what I gotta say is the cult rules. Billy Duffy is one of the most underrated guitar players of all time.
I second, third, and fourth that.
Absolutely. I
Jerry,
agree
what do you
100%.
think about Billy Duffy?
Fucking amazing. I mean, we talk about underrated guitarists all the time. His name is never fucking mentioned, even in honorable mentions as far as underrated guitar players. Guy's great, absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
And Ian
Ian
Astbury,
Astbury is
one of the
fucking
best
fantastic vocalist,
rock
yeah.
singers of all time.
Such
Ian
a
Astbury is
clean,
one of the biggest
a clean-
assholes of fucking rock and roll, but he fucking rocks.
I loved his door. It was with the Doors. I loved him fucking, being the singer of
Fuck,
the
that
Doors.
was amazing,
That
man.
was
Right?
awesome, dude. Yeah. All right. But anyway, you guys.
Just say Billy Duffy rules. One of the best guitarists of all time, and you need to give him credit.
All right. We'll do.
Let's get the fuck out of there. Freeform rock show. Freeform out show.
Fra.
We're out of
Later, guys.
Let's get the fuck out. Later, guys.